The TVWAN News is proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.
Hello and welcome. This is TVWAN News. In this edition, administration of Southern Highlands warned, disheartened youth return home, and musicians must have rights to their music. The administration of the Southern Highlands Provincial Government has been warned to perform and to ensure the delivery of services continued unhindered in the province. Southern Highlands Governor William Powie issued this warning following his victory in court after the leave application by petitioner Peter Nupiri was dismissed this week.
Powie said administration officials should not use the ongoing court battles as excuses for non-performance.
Administration, one-time administrator and all public servants, you must stop law, grant law, provide him service. The system of government must function. People are leaders, you get issues, law court, na people run, ego come. System, belong government, one-time administrator, na all deputies, all young man work here. You must be on the ground to roll the services.
With no more court petitions against him, he says he is ready to return to the province and take tough measures on non-performing administration officials.
We will take very punitive measures. If you are obstacle in the provincial administration, you need to go in the interest of the 600,000 people. So you must stay low. Southern Highlands, one time provincial treasurer and administrator, run him this IFMS system law, Akiru Center and law Southern Highlands Strait.
Powie added that the administration should work with police using the sectoral funds available to restore the province. He says he will set key performing index or KPIs for the top-level administrators and measure the performance against these KPIs.
Being given directions finish, as part of the KPA, you are not operating in Agiru Center, why should you continue to stay in the office? And work people run him service. Stop Agiru Center and start functioning. You don't hold the people of Southern Highlands at ransom, so directions him go finish.
He will return to the province soon and says he will work to restore the province. Meantime, he has called on his supporters not to follow him around in Port Moresby, instead to write good proposals and request funding for projects which his administration is ready to fund. Ruth Rungula, TV1 News.
The Small and Medium Enterprises Corporation has appointed Diana Guria as its Director of the Business Advisory and Capacity Building Division. Her appointment marks a historic moment as the first female director in the corporation's 33-year history. With over 30 years of experience in the banking sector and a master's in international business and entrepreneurship, Guria will lead key entrepreneurship training programs. Her priority is the nationwide Training of Entrepreneurs Rollout Program 2022 to 2026, aiming to train 200 entrepreneurs annually in each of the 6,012 wards. Managing Director Petrus Ralda applauded this milestone, aligning it with the government's commitment to gender diversity in senior public sector roles. Guria looks forward to her role as Director for Business Advisory and Capacity Building as SME Corporation embraces inclusivity with the motto "Growing MSMEs is Growing PNG." A disheartened group of Lake District youths returned home yesterday after finding out that their district office did not set money aside for their trip to Madang. The teenagers and young men and women representing 3 sporting codes in Leh were supposed to travel to Madang today for the 2023 Momase Regional Youth Games.
The team management of volleyball, basketball and touch footy in Leh District of Morobe Province received a letter from the Papua New Guinea Sports Foundation's Momase Regional Office dated August 18th, confirming their participation at the Games. The 2023 Momase Regional Youth Games will be hosted in Medang on the 25th to the 30th of September, involving all 26 districts in the region. The lay delegation has 30 members from each code, which is a total of 90 players and team officials. President of the Lay Impact Club Sports Association, David Harokawa, said in anticipation of the Games, they have been training for 2 months now, and during that time, they have been following up with the Division of Sports in the Morobe Provincial Administration and the Lay District Community Development Officer, and were given the impression that everything was in order. It wasn't until Friday, the 22nd of September, when they needed to confirm logistics for the trip up the highway on Saturday, that they were given the runaround.
We got a message this afternoon. They said it's a late submission for going to the district to fund the team to travel. We got information from the provincial office, provincial sports office in MPG, and the Lay District. That Lay District going to fund our team Lay District to travel down to take part in the games. We got that information 2 months ago. 2 months ago, and we held tournaments and all this, and we scout players out for selected. So we select them out, and they all went for training for 2 months. They are also frustrated because of the time and effort that they gave in for training.
Lay District Community Development Officer Colin Otto addressed the group after 4 p.m. on Friday and said he had submitted a budget for the trip 4 months ago to the district administrator's office, but was advised that it was a late submission. His counterpart from the Morobe Sports and Recreational Office, Ludwig Pekka, distanced his office from the issue, saying it was the responsibility of the National Youth Development Authority's district office. The office of the Lay MP, on the other hand, was not aware of the program or the commitment made by the district office.
TVWAN News continues when we return. Stay with us.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSB Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase Easy Pay units wherever you are. Visit your BSB branch today to register now for BSB Mobile Banking. BSB Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSB, our bank, our people.
Wanna know to win a Scale Rice Matchy Pack? Scale Rice is giving away hundreds of really scale prizes for that Scale weekend. Prizes include over 200 Scale Rice Nambi set, over 190 Scale Rice Eskis, 44 JBL speakers with 2 wireless mics. To enter, buy any Scale Rice or Ori Rice product, write your name and contact details at the back of the receipt, drop in the entry box. There's 116 winners fortnightly, 16 promo locations, and 4 fortnightly draws. Time to all.
More details in store or follow us on our social pages. Terms and conditions apply.
All Mama Flame is story all Sam.
Me say you sing flame flower long one him. Me say me Kim Kai Kai belong family belong me. You go more yet.
Man belong me save like him flower balls belong me what them kawa war na spring onion. All pikinini belong me save like him to mas pineapple donut me save walk him lo house. Me make kumu mix him want them cow na karama him long flower.
Tasty hash browns.
Time is scaling one time wala repela Kai Kai. Me save kisi more Kai Kai long all get a toya mi tromoy one time flame flower.
You in a packing more one time flame flower.
From the rich soils of the highlands, the finest coffee has been grown by generations of Papua New Guineans. Expertly blended and roasted with over 80 years of experience, making the finest cup of Nescafe New Guinea blend. PNG's own coffee.
Open nets.
Welcome back. The redeveloped Kimber Market in West New Britain has now been completed. The Kimber Market redevelopment is a joint initiative of the West New Britain, Australian and New Zealand governments. It will provide accessible, reliable and secure market facilities for local people. The redeveloped market provides increased opportunities for economic security for market vendors, their families and communities, and safer, more comfortable and accessible market infrastructure for all market users. It will support ongoing social and economic development and prosperity in the province. Visitors, patrons, vendors and their families will benefit from the market's new amenities. These include bathrooms, washing areas, fresh water, storage facilities, improved lighting and safety features, essential sanitary waste management facilities, and better access for people and vehicles. There are also environmental features such as solar power and rainwater harvesting. 2022 Pacific Break winner Danielle Morgan, who started her music journey from high school and made her way up to the big stage of Womadelaide in Australia, says PNG musicians should know how to own rights to the music and make money from it. Danielle is using her experience to teach artists on rights to their music. Close to 200 songs were submitted from 15 Pacific nations in the 2022 Womadelaide Festival. From these, Danielle's song was unanimously the favorite for the judges and the standout song, and she has learned a lot from her experience.
I think one of the main things as an artist is just seeing how much more we can do here in the PNG music industry, and going through the whole Pacific Break journey and going down to WOMAD, coming back. I think it's just given me a different perspective on music. So, you know, one of the main things that I try to do now is to, I guess, teach or advise other artists about their rights to their own music, especially, you know, through bodies like APRA and AMCOS, and earning royalties.
According to APRA AMCOS, artists have copyright to their songs the moment an original song is recorded or written. Through APRA AMCOS, artists can make money by selling licenses to people who want to use it. When their music is played, royalties are earned and the original artist gets paid.
From your music, you know, you can upload it now. We've got access to internet, so that's one of the beautiful things about music. Like, you know, you don't have to rely on gigs anymore. You can earn an income, basically online.
Former Pacific Break, PNG singers like Danielle and Sprigga Mac, the winner for 2019 Pacific Break, are making waves of their own in the music industry and making name for themselves. Their careers were boosted through the festival and are now reaching global waters. They are now aiming to work with upcoming artists to teach them the challenges that will be faced and what path to take to avoid issues faced in their music career. To overseas, most artists work a lifetime and never have a sellout show, and for those who live with disability, success has many barriers. But a 20-year-old Melbourne man has discovered his creative passion thanks to his support workers.
Declan Kavanagh Bugle is absorbed in his work. His energetic creations surround him, part of his first exhibition.
From the moment I saw Declan's, like the first painting I saw, I was just like, this is absolutely stunning. I think the best part is definitely seeing him work, because you can just see like him having so much fun.
20-year-old Declan, or Decky as his friends call him, is autistic and lives with an intellectual disability. He discovered his passion for art during Melbourne's lockdowns.
We were living together, all of 3 support workers and Decky, and so we just had obviously so much time on our hands.
Strong green.
And it turned into this really great, you know, activity that he could take away from everyone else and do really independently.
Within a few months I had 20 paintings in my garage of Decky's, and I'd have my morning coffee and go in and have a look at them. You know, just because they're amazing. They're really amazing.
A participant in the National Disability Insurance Scheme, Declan employs his own support workers.
I'm almost done.
Sienna has worked with him for almost 9 years.
So he won't communicate by, putting a big sentence together or anything. Like often it'll be sort of 1 or 2 or 3 words.
Declan has given his family and support workers permission to speak about his life and his art.
Watching Declan do this and make this amount of art, he's so prolific.
All Declan's paintings have sold, and the money will help continue his art practice.
It's a variety of different people who bought the art, and he has quite a large following on Instagram of just people who are engaged. Yeah, which is pretty awesome.
Seeing him really feel and recognise that he has something to offer the world that people are really interested in, yeah, you can really see his pride in himself.
The Foreign Minister Penny Wong has delivered Australia's address to the United Nations General Assembly. In her speech, the minister focused on conflict, climate change, nuclear weapons, and called for reforms to the UN to better respond to an age of existential threats.
And our shared multilateral system is falling short of the commitments we have made together. And we are collectively falling further behind. There are more people displaced, more people hungry. There is more conflict and greater risk that a nuclear weapon could be used. The climate is changing faster than our combined efforts to stop it. Already, African agricultural productivity has dropped by 1/3. Within just 22 General Assemblies from now, more than 900 million additional people in sub-Saharan Africa will have less water than they need. In many countries, including my own, floods or fires have overwhelmed communities. The most tourism-dependent region in the world, the Caribbean, faces the loss of half its tourism revenue because of extreme weather. And nowhere is the climate threat more profound than in the Pacific. Kiribati, Tuvalu and Marshall Islands are only a few metres above sea level. Friends, the first article of the UN Charter speaks to maintaining peace and security, but there can be no security if the sea itself closes in. This is why the voices and experiences of the Pacific matter. Our commitment to international peace and security is why Australia seeks a seat on the Security Council for 2029-30, and it is why we pursue Security Council reform. We must ensure greater permanent and non-permanent representation for Africa, for Latin America and Asia, including permanent seats for India and Japan. And we must demand more of permanent members, including constraints on the use of the veto. With its special responsibility as a permanent member of the Security Council, Russia mocks the United Nations every day it continues its illegal and immoral invasion of Ukraine.
You're watching TV1 News. Sports is next. Stay tuned.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSB Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase Easy Pay units wherever you are. Visit your BSB branch today to register now for BSB Mobile Banking. BSB Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSB, our bank, our people.
Hey, you want to talk? Want to win one of 4 Costa buses? Simply collect 6 SP Lager red promo caps and enter the draw at a participating store near you. There are heaps of other great prizes to win too, like SP Hunters jerseys and other awesome SP Lager gifts. So enter the draw today for a chance to win. There's a bus to be won in Islands, Southern, Momase, and in New Guinea Islands. SP Lager, Bungim Yumi!
A quick favorite meal for the day does feel good. Snacks noodles is my choice for a simple meal. It is easy to prepare and fast to cook. And with a touch of flavor and ingredients, quality noodles that can be cooked and enjoyed in many different ways. You see, my whole family loves it. It's made here in PNG and comes in different pack sizes. Snacks noodles, tastier but you like it more.
A true champion is measured by their courage, their determination, and their passion to never give up and to always keep trying. With a delicious Milo in milk taste and added nutrients, Milo in milk is a great way to fuel our little champions with nourishing energy every day. Because true champions give it their all.
Milo, PNG and Mia. Find PNG made.
Welcome back. Australian Jillaroos ran riot against PNG Orchids with 56 points to 4 this afternoon at the Santos National Football Stadium, Port Moresby. The Orchids managed to hold off Jillaroos to just 2 tries in the first half but could not maintain the defense in the second half as the visitors pile on points. The match was played in front of a capacity crowd prior to the men's Prime Minister's 13 match. In the earlier match, PNGDF women defeated ADF 8-0. Here are the highlights.
Adams key. How about that? Anyway, here's a nice break on the left side. They work it back. There's no one at home. They're going to race all the way. What a way to open their camp this afternoon. Casey Tohi Hiku. Haddon plays it back. Benjamin's been busy over the top. Good bounce as well. Some traffic to deal with, but I think they're claiming a try here. The second of the afternoon. There it is, confirmed by the men's referee. And the Aussie ladies have gone back to back. And the Aussie ladies getting a lot of valuable meters with every run. Comes back now towards the right-hand side. They keep it going. It's Hiku again. Shut the gates!
How good is this young lady? Hiku, the second try for her this afternoon, done with consummates in the same fashion she scored the first try.
From PNG and Australia, that is the main draw card of the day. Here's, yes, the Whiz Kid, World Phil.
She's Gorskis. What a try. Couple of touches, couple of tries. Withstand the onslaught.
They need to go to the edges. Oh.
Dummy up run will be pulled up short, Terry.
Yeah, they got numbers on the edges here. Trying to muscle their way through the middle. No way through. Mission impossible at the moment. Oh, there it is, Big Banu. Trying to buzz their way over. The final nail on the coffin right there. Tegan Berry. So here's a conversion. It was all good in the end, but a big scoreline, 56 points to 4.
Penrith Panthers are through to the Australian National Rugby League Grand Final after outmuscling the Melbourne Storms 38-4 at Accor Stadium yesterday. The Panthers proved too strong for the visiting Storm, who only managed to get 1 try through PNG international Justin Olam. The victory was well orchestrated by the superstar halfback Nathan Cleary. Brian To'o scored hat-trick of tries to book his side 4th consecutive NRL Grand Final appearance.
Brutal minutes. A long kick-off. It's taken by Dylan Edwards, and back comes Moses Leota. They've won back the field position battle here. Penrith with the hands top. Oh, in that corner. He's a final specialist top. Oh, he gets his 10th try in 11 finals games, and Penrith striker put down under the posts. Munster, out to Meany, and out to Justin Olam. He stands them up and scores. He goes straight through. Oh, Nelson took Cleary out late.
Easy.
Yeah, they're in again. They're in again. Oh, Nelson's on the deck. Look out. Something's brewing here.
It's one thing to be aggressive.
Yep. Right in front of the post. Playing out now to Cleary. They've got them stripped again here. Tangor and Totmor try. Same spot as the first. Katoa's been busy in defence also. Kenny and Cleary around the back. It's a try into River. They are busting them everywhere now. Luai went one way. Six and then Sands and Martin into the clear. Martin with an offload. Cleary's there. The Panthers are in for try number 4. Oh, Crichton, spectacular backhander. Edwards on the back up. He's going to sprint away and get another one. They're headed for their 4th grand final on the... See it all here online as well. Yo! Through a hole. No one there to support. How about that by Yo? A brilliant run. Nathan Cleary. Through the hands, a hat-trick for Totmor. Spectacular. What a try. They're still playing. They're still searching. Another penalty. Player held off the ball.
Charge.
And a shoulder charge.
Time off.
And that is an awesome foursome for Penrith. They are through.
And now the regional forecast for the next 24 hours. Southern region, isolated showers and windy conditions with areas of rain drizzles. Mombasa region, isolated showers and thunderstorms becoming scattered by afternoon. New Guinea Islands region, scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms. Highlands region, scattered morning fog, clearing with afternoon scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms. And that ends the news tonight. Pleasant viewing. Bye for now.
The TVWAN News was proudly brought to you by BSP, our bank, our people.